Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and I'm back with Roxy's weekly challenge. So this is a pre-recording obviously because I will still be away when this video goes up. Oh no, it's the day I'm coming back. And so I'm recording it the day after, which is very confusing for you all. The day after I did my fabric sampler pages and inspired by antique fabric sample books. And so I went ahead and did some more, and I love how this one turned out, and I need to make more of those so that I'll always remember them, and I might put them in my hoardy book. I did this one, absolutely love that, and I did this one as well. I haven't folded it yet. So I did look further at some of those sample books, and I did get a little bit more inspiration. So I wanted to put those aside, and I wanted to take some, and I'm not as prepared as last time, but I did want to take some. I haven't ripped them up, that's all. I wanted to take some ephemera bits and pieces and have a play with those, because it did occur to me that some of the samples had been done sort of like on a ledger paper, and it was kind of like some of the ones I've seen are kind of like a lady's scrapbook of the fashion of the time, and the fabrics, and so she glued them onto the ledger page and then had notes as well. And it was a collection from the Victoria and Albert Museum. There's plenty of if you just type in fabric, antique fabric samplers sort of things, they should come up on Pinterest, because that's where I first saw this sort of thing. So but I did play around with this idea after I finished my last video, which was yesterday, and so I've still got all my bits out. I do need to pull my fabrics out again, because I did put those away, and I just thought we would have a play with these ideas, and I will show you how they worked for me. It was actually a nice way to do it as well, because you could prepare a whole lot and then just have them in a pouch or somewhere where you keep your things, and then use them to embellish things as well, rather than doing the, necessarily the full sheet. So I'm going to tear out a few so we can get a few done. Now these are not double-sided printed, because although I will show you a variation with a double-sided printed bigger one, because these are going to be attached to something, so we won't be able to see the back anyway. And I'll tear this one. So I'm just going to tear them all, because they're fairly quick things to do. So we're doing, again, we're playing with the fabric samplers, but we're creating, shall we call them fabric sampler embellishments? How about that? We won't, I've got one of those already torn, and I'll do these ones. These are the good ones. Put that one aside. Okay, so how is everyone today? I hope you're well. I just had so much fun doing these, I can't tell you. I don't know if you could tell, because I did so many. I mean, I was really sad that I had to stop. I think when I first did them, I found them really difficult, and I did find it difficult when I first started doing these, the bigger ones, but then I really got into it, and then I'm afraid that sort of finding them fun and easy to do, I get afraid that feeling will go away. And so then I just want to sit there and do them, but you can't do them indefinitely. And then more and more ideas come, different ways of composing them, sort of thing. And then you're like, you forget it anyway. So, and that's just never ending. It's just going like that, going down a rabbit hole. I'll tell you who is really good at doing them is Sharon Hirth. Hi, Sharon. She continued doing them after I first did them, and every so often when I watch her journal flip throughs, I'd be reminded about them, think, oh gosh, I haven't done those ever since the first time I did them. And I put them in journals. I think I probably made 5, or I don't know, and I put them in journals until I felt like I didn't want to put them in anymore because I only had one left. Okay, my ladies seem to be all out of place. So what I need to do is, I need to pull out my fabrics, is what I need to do. So let's grab the fabrics out, the big messy fabrics. I'm going to put them over here. I had them on a drawer, which was very precarious the other day. And then I got these from Laurie as well. So maybe I'll put something of hers on here. Oh, that pink and green toile is just so beautiful. I don't know if I could cut that. I have this stripe. I could cut a little bit of that. There's ticking. Oh, that's wool, so probably not those. I'll put those on the floor. I don't want to keep pulling out the same ones, so I'm just going to pull some off the top and flip it over, because otherwise we keep seeing the same fabrics. I love this Liberty, so let's get some of this. I love my new system too, guys. I'll share it with you one day. It's really simple. I've got a narrower trolley over here, and I put all my sort of envelopes. I had them in a basket under my table, and I just simply wasn't pulling them out. And this, I probably won't be able to rip this. This is a upholstery fabric. So I'm just going to cut a few fabrics and then we'll get cracking. So I've got them there now, so now I can easily get to them. And what else? Yeah, I put all of those. I've got some, there's some little hanging plastic buckets there that I can, I've got, just put my glues in there. I had my glues over here in the front of my table, but they really were cramping my style. And so, isn't that pretty? That's a pretty one. We'll do a little bit of this one. Yeah, they really were cramping my style. So I've got a few there just so I can easily grab them, and they can sit in the buckets upside down. And what else do I have? Yeah, and I've got my cutter up there. I've taken stuff off my table over here so I can, you know, I've got a bit more space. I don't feel so cramped. It's really wonderful. Anyway, I'm just waffling on. This could be a good one. Just grab a selection here. Right. Oh, I already had one of those. We'll just put that over there. Don't want anything too thick, I don't think. Love this one. I always have to have a bit of navy blue. Navy blue girl. I think I better go in the other direction because I'm going towards, I was taking off the pile that I flipped over, but I'm going towards the ones I already used. I have this lovely piece of trim. I mean, that would be beautiful. Well, we'll just keep it out. I'll put that over there. Oh, I've got a strip of that. Let me see. This, I think we've got a bit of red, but we'll see. I love that. I'd love to put that, but I would want to keep that. You see, aren't I silly? Here's a bit of toile that's flopped out. So really good for your little samples, really good. Oh, look at that lovely embroidery. I won't put that on there. Not for your samples, you know what I mean, for your little bits. That's what I'm trying to say, your little bits. I've got a nice piece of this, so let's tear some of this off. Now, I also saw that they would pin them more so than glue them. I do have some rusty pins. Maybe we should try one of those. I collect them. Okay, so we're going to just start doing little clustery things. And we can also use paper. So I have these bits and pieces of paper here. So I think that was a William Morris. I think that was probably for a wallpaper. Doesn't matter. I just pretend. What I pretend is that the wallpaper was fabric. That's what I pretend. I could rifle over there and get more, but I think we'll make do with what I have here. So I have this lovely navy. Let's take a piece of this lovely navy blue. This was definitely a fabric, very old fabric. And I think I might like that on here. And I'm kind of like even setting them off to the side, but I'll just put that there. And then I'll find a fabric that I might like to go with it. That's a bit, I wouldn't do that because that's the same. Not that one, not that one. Oh, I love that, isn't that? I think that's a French General. I think I would like a little piece of that. So then, let's just do the clusters. Maybe do I need a bigger piece? No, I think I'll leave it like that. I'm going to prepare the clusters and I'll glue them. So this one is bigger. So this one I might tear in half. I don't think I need it to be so big. And I can get 2 for the price of 1. So what else? We have this beautiful piece. So you could just have a piece like that. I will glue that one down. I did tell a lie. I'm going to glue it because that one, well, no, I'll just put it there. That's what I'll do. Sorry, I didn't tell a lie. Okay, so what else do we have? I do have, this might be too big for there, although you could put something like that. And then what fabric would that be with? It could be with something like this. I like that there. Just have that. That. Well, no, maybe that would go with the images. So I think I would just put that one there. And that's a little sample. And that was, let's say that's for the bodice of the dress. I know you're probably thinking I'm totally weird. And what are we doing with this stuff? All will be revealed. All will be revealed. We just have to have the fun process of preparing our bits. Oh, I love that. That. And maybe a little bit of, we could have, not that, I won't do that lace because that lace, look, you can't see it, although it is pretty. I think I'll do those 2. There, this one. We'll run out, I mean, they're so quick to do, we'll run out of fabric in a flash. That one. This one we'll leave it a little bit bigger, and we have this lovely fabric here. So it's kind of like these are the notes talking about the fabric. And maybe they might have had that with a spot, do you think? Maybe not. No. You know I love to coordinate my things. No, I think I'm just going to leave that one like that. We've done that. Let's do this as a small one. We might have had something like that. I love that. Isn't it silly? It's so silly, the things that we love. What about another piece of paper? Getting low on the papers. Oh, I've got that one over there. And I think that's the same as the other one, but it doesn't matter. We can have more than one. Because one I keep for memories. And one no, I don't like that. No. I do like the torn look, so I like to tear them where I can. I kind of like those together. So could I go like this? No. But maybe I could, if I were to put this somewhere else, then I could add that afterwards. I might leave that one like that for the moment. Now, we haven't had this beautiful fabric. I know where I would put that one with, what I would put it with. Take off your extra threads. I want to put that one with that somewhere. Oh, look at that. Maybe I would do that. Anyway, I'll put them near. Look how quick we get through them. It's easy peasy. Well, it's not always easy peasy. Sometimes you really have to think about it. I'm trying to find, oh, I like that. Or do I like this colour more? No, this one. Or do I like the stripe more? No, this one. Okay, now I wish I had more. I could do more. That one, I don't know what I printed that from. It's not a very nice printout. We didn't use this one. Not a very nice printout, that one. But I kind of would put those two together. So let's do that. And then we have this. Oh, I love that. That's going to go in hoard land, you know that. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my glue. I probably have a few more little bits and pieces there that I could use, but I pretty much used everything that I prepared. Okay, so let's start gluing. I'll grab my Giotto glue stick. Now I have heard from Lucy, not my Lucy, Lucy who's a lovely lady in the UK who leaves lovely comments, that she has found that the Pritt glue stick, the red one that I use, glues the fabric just fine for this sort of thing. So just so you know, that's probably more readily available than the Giotto glue stick, and that one's done. So first I need to glue this one. Oh, this is not my smushy one. Where's my smushy one? I like the smushy one for the fabric because it really puts a lot of glue on there. I think I put it down there. I'm going to grab it. So I'll put this one away. That was a good one, but more for paper. I mean, it's good. It glues the fabric, but this one really smooshes. And so I like that more for the fabric. Just so much fun, honestly, so much fun. I'm going to put that one there, and then I'm going to show you what will, a few, you know, one or two things that we might do with them. That's glued, sticky fingers. Okay, just going to grab this and glue about 2/3. I'm not worried about it. They're going to be glued down on other things. And of course you can add laces, all kinds of things to this sort of thing. That I'm going to put there. Now I'm not going to glue that on. I'm going to just keep it near it because I haven't decided whether it's going to go on there or near it. I think it might have been like, yeah, it was just a fashion sort of scrapbook. There are also many samplers out there as well that can be looked at for ideas. I wasn't 100% about this one. I think I might like a smaller piece. And of course this little piece of ephemera has nothing to do with fabric, nothing. Some sort of decree, 1826. But that was all a mouldy thing that I saved, so to speak. Shall we say I saved it? And even just, you can even put them on like, and just bunch them up a little bit. Yeah, I like the bunched up look. So we'll put some glue on here. I'm just going to snip off that string or get in my way. And bunch that one up a little bit. So if you're going to bunch them up like I have there, you might put them on something that's removable so you don't have those lumpy bits in your journal. Just going to grab a wet one. because I have glue, big blobs of glue. Okay. Right, next. So we're making little tiny samplers. Like, you know, just say this was the information about the piece of fabric. So that, 2/3. That, and then I'm going to swoosh my glue a little bit on here and put my lace on. There we go. Here I may put the glue on this because that's a bit longer. Put it on wonky. You don't want it to be perfect. Okay. And then this one had the paper. And I don't want it straight. I just stuck it down like that on purpose. Okay, so the next thing then, if you have a whole lot of these, and I'll just show you the ones I made yesterday just to give it a whirl. Oh wait, I wanted to do one more thing. I will do that after. I'll put that aside. We'll do that after. So these are some of the other ones I made yesterday. It's a little bit of paper, a little bit of fabric. The same here. That's just a little piece of fabric. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at this little piece. I love that. And then this one, I did glue it on, but I also put a staple in, so we can do that. A little bit of that, and then that fabric, and then even on the green is really pretty. Just to give you an idea. So then my next thought was, and I've got some more here that I made, so I'll show you those. I did these two as well, like that. And then, so I've got my letter here, and what you can do is glue one down there, and then glue one here, and then find the image that you feel like will go with it, and then glue them down. How cool is that? So we're going to do that. That's one of the ideas with it. So I'll glue this first. So rather than starting with your letter first off, you could start with all your bits and collate your bits with your sort of scanned ephemera bits with a piece of fabric, and then just collage them, sort of, you know, like just place them on your letter without starting from scratch on the letter. There. And we'll take this off. Oops. It doesn't have to be perfectly glued down. Because those were majority were paper, I've just used the prick glue. And glue that. I can even overlap it further on there. And there we have a different type. And that I think is gorgeous. And that's what I did a bit with this one. This one I had glued that on there, and I had glued that on there. and then I put them down. See that? I just glued onto that lovely piece of toile. And then I put a piece of paper there, and then the 2 images. So that's another way. These were the same. I did these, I did the 2, and then I scrunched that one up. I did the same thing, and then added the images. Instead, this one was, I placed sort of, I put that lovely image as my first choice, and then I chose fabrics that I felt like would go with it. So, I mean, it's just so pretty when you fold it. I just love it. I'm going to do more of those. I really like that one. And I love these as well. So I'll just show you these folded as well, just so you can get an idea. They're so much fun. And then this one I haven't even folded yet, so let's discover that together. I might fold it to there. Yeah, of course it's a bit stiff. I did let it dry. I don't want to fold off her head, and then it looks like her head's been chopped off. Although these ladies, well, these ladies are going to be folded over. They are folded over. There's their heads there. So that's what, I mean, I love that. Look at that. Headless. And then there's this one. I just love this one. I'm going to let that dry before I fold that. So that's the idea with those. So we have plenty here. We might do another one just to, I like them particularly on the letters. So for example here, I have a little one. This is just a little piece of ephemera, and I think I'll just sort of fold that over. Rather than ripping it off, I'm going to fold it over and glue it down like that. So this is just a little piece of something that a little receipt sort of thing. I don't know what, I got it in one of my things when I, when I bought a whole bundle of stuff. Okay, and so what would we put on here? We've got plenty to play with, don't we? We can even use some of the ones like, and I would fold this. This is going to be folded like this, as it was, and it was actually then folded like that, but I think I'll fold it like this, and this can be the front. On this side we could just simply have that. I think I would glue that there. I'm going to glue that on there, and that could even be the front. I just could take off that little white bit there. I'll put these scissors out and put my fabric scissors. I'll hang them back over here on the hook. So there's many things that can be done. Many variations. Like this could be just lovely as a tab on a page too. And maybe, then on the other side, put a piece of book page. So I'll give you, just let me grab a journal or journal page. Here we go. So just say this is a plain page, and I wanted to put that on there like so. On the reverse side, because it's white, I could just have, I'll just glue an equal sized piece of book page. So that's all you'd see, that bit there. So you can have them as little tabs as well, which I think is really fun. You can embellish journal cards. I don't have any journal cards near me at the moment to be able to do that. But yes, embellishing journal cards would be lovely. You could, oh, isn't that pretty? So I could just simply just glue that on there. It's my little sample. Oh, I love that. That's what's going to happen. I just see I didn't even audition anything. So let's glue that down. Just put a bit of glue there. Maybe even just put it slightly crooked, because I don't think that they were too concerned about it being straight. And, then you could maybe find something like that, but I don't know if I want to add anything else. I think I'll leave that sort of bunched up a little bit. I had a little emblem sort of thing here somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. I think I must have used it, did I? Who remembers? In my little bits, I've got this little piece here. would like something like that. Put it down there. Oh, I think I like it on there. Okay, let's glue that on. I might use this glue. And not even put it on straight. And then if you wanted to add a little bit more, you could put a little stamp on it. And you just got a cute little journaling spot there. I think that's gorgeous. So I did make a trial one. This one was a little piece that I had. I just put an image. I didn't use those samplers, but I did put a bit of lace on there and that. I have another one here. So that one's also printed like that. So what would we put on here? So I might fold this one a long ways, and I don't actually want it overhanging. No, it's going to be too much on this one, so maybe I wouldn't use this one for this. No, because there's a lot of writing on there, so I've changed my mind. I'm not going to use that. I'll put that one aside for another day. I'll put that in my to-do box. Fold it. Yeah, that one was too much. This one, I left that bit there, so I wanted to glue that down. So I just wanted to show you some little ones. I think I would just fold it like that and then find a little something to go on it. If I have something, otherwise I'll have to create something another time. They're all too big. They're all too big. So no, I can't do that one either. I could put that there. Oh, I do like that. And what you could do is just put a tiny bit of glue on there. Not everywhere, so it's kind of lifting. And then get the stapler. I'm just going to staple it up here. Kind of crooked. Like that. Cool. So it kind of looks like it is a sample, but it's not totally lifting. And on the reverse side, so we've got that. So that's what you would see. We could have the ladies there, because they're kind of good colours, aren't they, for the ladies? So we could have the ladies. And do we want anything else? No, just the ladies, maybe. Maybe with one of these. No, just the ladies. We'll just glue the ladies. It's like a little idea for the outfit. There's that one. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I wish I had some tags. Let me just, I know I've got them in my bag. Oh wait, I've got something here. I pulled out a whole lot of stuff here, but I don't think these are anything plain. No. I don't have any tags near me to be able to show you a tag. I'm just madly rifling through, but I think I put them way down there, so no tags. Actually, I have these that I was mucking around with the other day. I have one of these, so I'd probably be nice on one of these. Let's just have a little look. May not. I tend to like to play with a few of them and put them on. No, I don't have anything the right size except for that, but I don't think I want that on there. So no, not the tag. I'm not doing it on the tag. I seem to like them on the letters. Let's just grab, I've got more. Of course I do. So I love the top of that. So this would be one of the folded ones, folded up ones. and then it would fold like that. I also like these ones as an option. Got a bit of white there I need to trim off, but so can definitely work with this one because we have more space to play with. We don't want to cover everything up, so probably something smaller than that one. About my bird. See, that's on book page, so it is all a bit similar. But, oh, isn't that pretty though? I like that. I'm going to do that. Yeah. I think so, or that. Now I'll put that one on there. So I'm going to glue that there. And remember, it's only a printable, so you can print it out again. Got to be careful when I'm gluing these things. I tend to rip them. So I'm not covering up the initials there. Just glue that down. And then I could come in, not with that. No, that might be too much. I was going to fold that over that. Actually, that's nice for a tab. I'll keep that for a tab. I have this. I like it on that side, so I'm going to cut that. But what I'm going to do is fold it over. So imagine if you're doing a journal about your great grandma or your grandma, and they were, you know, a seamstress or embroiderer or something, and you had bits and pieces of their fabrics and laces and things. These would be really fun things to do. So I'm just trying to see if I have something else that I might like to add. I love this piece. Nope. Nope. Or do I have any small ladies left? So let's see what that's what. Oh, I actually quite like that. So let's see, we've got the tab up the back. I love that side. I don't think I need any more there. And I'm just trying to see, do I need something else here? I quite like that. So let's trim that off. Cool. So there's that one. Love it. And then it opens out like that. And you don't have to put anything there. You can. Like you could have a piece of this or something like that. Remembering that when you fold it up, it's going to go upside down. So that's the only thing you've got to remember. You could have something like this there, and that doesn't really matter so much if it's upside down. So there's many options, but otherwise just leave it as it is. And there, I just think they look wonderful. So let's just do one more. I know, I can't help myself, I can't stop. And I printed out so many pages. Is that the same page? Similar. I printed out so many pages. I thought, oh gosh, you know, you're so ambitious. I'm never going to use all of those. But here I am. Nearly, I've got 2 left, I think. 2, just 2. So let's see here, what would we like? Let's grab, do I have any more of those Italian ladies left? I didn't use that. That's a bit bulky. I wouldn't put something as bulky as that on, I don't think. In my mess here, do I have this, I love that, but I don't want to cover it all up, even though it is a printable, so it doesn't matter, does it? And I have multiples of those printed, you know. I could have the little ladies. I like the big ladies, the bigger ladies on here. So I might put them there, but I kind of like them with this. So what I could do is have that over the fold and then put the ladies up a bit and cover the writing on that side, but you've got the writing on that side. I think I might like that, but let's see. That one's too big. Put that one aside. This one would be good. Let's try this one because it's just a bit more, the colors are a bit more no, I like the other one. I thought I might like that one more because the colors are more jovial. I could have, no, not that one. Nope. I mean, I've got that many. That's got the lace. I mean, I like those together, but no, not on this page. I would put this on a letter with the ladies. That one I like, but it's going to cover up that. I don't want to cover up the initial. Blue, no. I mean, that you could reinforce that. That could just be a pocket. And then we have that one there. I would put that maybe on the side of a page somewhere. And we've got this one. So no, I'm going to go with my, I love that, first choice, this one. Okay. So we'll glue this down. Honestly, I could sit here all day. I know I keep saying it, but I'm just sitting here thinking, oh, I could do this and I could do that. So that's going to go there. Just touching the A. And then put the ladies on. Hello, ladies. Nearly out of glue here. So I'm going to put that there. I still feel like it needs something else though. We'll put those aside for another day. And oh, all those ladies I used nearly. I've only got one set left. So let's see. What do we have here? I've got mostly blues. That one. Are they wallpapers? Oh, well, they're all wallpapers. Nope, not that one. I could try this one. Nope. I would like to fold it and see what does it look like. Okay, it does need something. Let's fold it properly. Oh. What about that printed on? I like that. Oh, I really like it there. I could cover up that A with that, with another initial. I think I'm going to do that. That's going to go there. After all that effort to not cover up the A, it has been covered. Out you come, glue. There's more where you came from. Okay, I think that side's good. This side needs some more. That's too much. What about a label? Do we need a label? Do we? That's the question. We will soon find out the answer. I don't think I want a brown label because it's all brown. It's all, yeah, it's too much brown is happening there. So my other option is just a something like that. I think I might like this one. I do need to print out. See, look, I've really gotten myself down to the dregs. I really do need to. They're nice dregs, but they don't. I don't always have something to go with what I'm working with. That's one of the fabric ones. Oh, I wouldn't mind that one up there. Let's have a look. I know what I could have maybe if I could find a piece that suited. Okay. That's going to go up there and that's going to cover that white bit. I like that, yes. Okay. Do I need another one? We'll trim this one and just decide. But I was thinking I could have some sort of lace. So that would go, but I don't think I will have that one. Why I feel the need to put them on top of each other when there's empty pages is beyond me. Okay, so let's just go to the lace department. Like it's another area. This is the lace that I've been really enjoying using, so maybe I'll just continue down that path and see what a piece of this would look like. Lovely, 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 lovely. So that's the lace sample for the collar, or for the fluffy bit coming out the front. How about that? And I will swoosh my glue on here because I can't put it onto the lace. Hopefully I didn't put too much. Nope. Just a little bit there. There we go. And that is done. Yes, I like it. Okay, so let's recap what's been done in Roxy's weekly challenge. We are revisiting the fabric samples, but we've done it slightly different to the other video. I just wanted to share the alternatives that did come to me after I turned off the last video, and you know, it really was a whole video in itself. So really we took the ephemera and we just attached one or two elements to the piece of ephemera to then go and then collage it or use it somewhere else. So that's what's happened here. So again, similar. I really just love these. And then we've done this one. Super pretty. I love that folded over like a tab. I'm going to do some of those on pages. And then this one I can fold now, so you get to see that. Let's see here. I could fold that up. Sometimes I fold up the bottom just to make them a bit narrower so they'll fit better into the journals. So that's there, and then that should fold over there. There we go. Oh, I love that. Look at that. And you don't know the surprise you're going to get until you do it. And you could add a little label there if you wanted to, but I'm liking them as they are. So that's that one. These were the ones I did off camera. Just to recap, I had attached a piece there and I just attached that simple stripe there. These ones I attached. So I had a nice long piece of fabric at the bottom of that one, and it's a little yellow fabric. So really, really, really simple, guys. That one's different. That one I sort of did a collage. I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2 labels on there. So that's those. I need to fold. I'm going to go over these with the bone folder. And then you can build up some stocks. So we can make the little pieces of ephemera with the fabric. So they're little samples. So pretending that this is telling us about the fabric. That's what we're pretending. So I think they're really fun. They can be attached, the bigger ones, as, you know, just stick it onto a piece of book page. Look at that. And then that can be a side tuck. It could be a journal card. It can become a tag sort of thing. Or you can use them to embellish. And look how, I did a few off camera, these ones. But, I mean, look how many you can do in a very short amount of time. Very short amount of time. That one. And then we did, oh, this one I did I do this one with, no, I did this one off camera. No, I did this one with you guys. And that's just on a piece of ephemera that I folded. And then this one I did off camera. This was just a little piece of ephemera. Attach that and that, but that's done differently. It doesn't have the sampler, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to have to hoard that until I make another one. Look at that. I have to make another one of those. They're so simple, but you forget. You just don't remember that what you did. So I felt that was a very productive session. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you embrace the alternatives. You won't be throwing out any little pieces of fabric anytime soon, because this is what you can use them for. I mean, look at the piece on there. But it's so pretty. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.